You have to forgive me for the noise in the background. It's the heater because it's kind of chilly in here, so I need to heat it up. But um, I went to my doctor's appointment today, and my weight stayed the same, so I'm leveling out there. Um, I got my strep B swab, so testing for that, and I'll get the results whenever. I'm not too worried about that because it's just treated with antibiotics, and it's not even my responsibility. Like they're just gonna put it in my IV whenever. But let's see. I asked the nurse. I saw a nurse, not my doctor today, and I asked the nurse about his orientation because it felt like he was trying to go transverse a lot. So um, she poked at him, and she wasn't really sure because she's like, well, the head's down here and down the bottom. Then body's usually all one piece, but then you've got this like bump over here. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have a bump. And I don't know what part it is, and there's only one in there, um, so she sent me in for an ultrasound. Yay, I got an ultrasound. And I have pictures, but they don't look like anything because he's so smashed up in there. But I had the ultrasound, and he's he's really, really low in my pelvis, so he's really down there. He is head down, which is good, and that wasn't a butt that was down there. I don't know what the bump is. I'm guessing that he's twisted somehow, so you feel the body, and then you feel like little bubble butt kind of thing action. I don't know. So there's that, and everything else. My blood pressure was okay. It wasn't high and it wasn't low. It was 130 over 80. My systolic pressure has been a little bit higher than my diastolic, or whatever, but they still say I'm fine. And I got to ask lots of questions, so I bugged the ultrasound person, even though they were only supposed to do an orientation uh, scan. And his head measures good. His body measures good. Like everything measures good. I didn't ask what percentile, but um, they don't really talk to me a lot. They just kind of do their thing, and I just read the screen. Luckily, I can figure it out. But they said estimated fetal weight on the screen was 7 pounds for his little body measurements. So he's not really light right now, which is good because I know the ultrasounds can be off by a few pounds, but that doesn't mean he's going to be like 4 pounds if he comes out now. So that's really good to know. And he's all smooshed up in there. I don't know why, because I feel like he has more room, but I've dropped a lot, so um, that's probably why my stretch marks are so angry. I've gotten lots and lots of stretch marks recently, and they're all from belly button down. So I've dropped, and that part has just gotten stretched to the max. I lube, I do everything. That's where my mom got him, but hers weren't as angry as mine, so I probably have a mixture of my mom's and dad's skin, because I don't think my dad's skin holds up to that kind of stuff. Although I've never seen him have stretch marks, so. Um, Last night, I could not get to sleep at all. I got my husband to sleep early. Finally, I got him to bed early because he always stays up really late and then he has crappy days at work. Well, that's his fault. But um, last night I couldn't sleep, and I started noticing I was getting Braxton Hicks, which are fine. I'm totally cool with those because I get them a million times a day. But they were coming about every 10 minutes. So I'm like, oh, this is fun. I got up to go to the bathroom. I drink some water. I roll side to side. And nothing would really make them stop. They were coming in about 10-minute intervals. And then I started to feel them kind of in my back. And I feel a sharp pain right above my pubic bone, or above my pelvis, I guess. And it's like my bladder's being stabbed, but that started to kind of stretch. Around my sides and my back. So I'm like, huh, this could be interesting. And then finally I just got fed up of being tired and awake. So I said, okay, if it gets any more painful, or if it gets painful at all, really, then it'll wake me up and we'll go off to the hospital or whatever. So, whatever. Nothing happened. A little bit more discharge, whatever. I think I'm starting to. I know I've got to be a little bit dilated. They didn't poke me today. They didn't really go in there. They just swabbed. I thought they were gonna actually tell me if I had any effacement or dilation, but no. That's next Thursday, if I make it that far. um, I'll be 27 weeks on Saturday, and I feel perfectly fine. Like, it's crazy. I run up and down stairs, and I run around, and I feel fine. So, my hips don't hurt, my knees don't hurt, my ankles don't hurt. I've gotten used to the extra weight. Like, everything about everything is perfectly fine. I think I might have pulled a muscle in my back. I don't know. Like, the right side of my back is sore, but it feels like I like made something angry. And that might be from just sitting in crappy chairs recently, because my friend went into labor on the 19th. And she had a really, really long, hard labor. It was sad. Because I was there for all of it. And she tried and tried, but she's just not built for it. The baby was 8 pounds, 13 ounces, and her pelvis funnels, so she gets really, really small, and the baby couldn't make it out. So she tried and tried for like ever. She dilated really fast. She effaced and dilated. They broke her water, and boom, she was there, but baby just couldn't come out. So after 3 hours of pushing just to see, because she really didn't want a C-section, she got a C-section just to take the baby out. But the baby was really strong, so her heart rate never ever dipped or stressed out for any of it. She was a trooper. And she's really cute. She's a cute little baby. She's a chubby little baby too. But she had some bruising. The baby had some bruising on her forehead, and she had a little ruptured blood vessel in her eyeball. But that's just from being like pounded into her pelvis like a million times trying to get her out. But she did an awesome job. So I was there for that. And all in all, I got maybe like 2 hours of sleep in 2 days, 2.5 days. I don't know. Yeah, like 2.5 days. So I'm still catching up from that. And I didn't eat a lot either. So that's probably why my weight stayed the same. That's about it. So that's my update. Urine analysis was fine. Blood pressure was fine. Swab was quick and easy. He's really far down. Head down. And he's head down kind of sideways too, looks like. So if he tries to engage and start to come down even further for labor, it doesn't look like he's going to be one of those face up, bad position kind of stuck babies. So I'm hoping for that, because all my friends have gotten C-sections. Every single person within the past year has gotten a C-section because the baby was face up, because their pelvis wasn't big enough, because their cervix swelled back closed. It's like all this crap happened to them. So, yay! I think I'm going to be the only natural birth in a year out of all my friends. So we'll see. I'm fully prepared. I'm really ready. Not because my body's like, I'm done with this, but I'm just really ready. I'm mentally prepared. I'm physically prepared, and I can't wait. Plus, I want to see my parents really bad. I miss them. So, okay, that's my really long video about stuff. And I will update if there's labor. I will try and get some info. And then if nothing happens, then I'll just do after my Thursday appointment. So, alright, like 10 something in the morning, Thursday. That's my appointment. Everyone take care. Sorry for the background noise. It's my heater. It's really loud. And see you later.